Hey everyone, it's been a while since I posted here. Today I'm going to be showing you how I created this program manipulation. I'll walk you through my step-by-step process from the initial concept to the lighting and the final composition. And if this video performs well, I'm going to be dropping the PSD file in the description. I'm Joseph from Tosi Concept. Without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. So yeah, this is the program manipulation. Yes, so the concept I had in mind was to actually give it the royalty and a premium taste kind of vibe, and to also bring out this premium quality from it. So this is the program manipulation here. So let me just turn off all the layers. The size I made use of is 2400 by 3000 pixels. So let me just create a new document by 3000. So yeah, this is the size I made use of. So yeah, the concept I had in mind was this image here. This was the image I had in mind. So I got inspiration from this image, and I used AI to generate picture, just to use this as my reference image. Just to use this as my reference image. So what I looked at before creating this composition was first of all what the product is all about, which is the product is talking about quality, and it's talking about this kind of premium taste kind of feel. So yeah, so that was it for the concept. So I had in this crown, since there's a crown on the drink, and these are red grapes here, and just to give you like this kind of nature premium kind of vibe. So let me show you how I created some of all these effects here. Let me walk you through the step-by-step process on how I created this composition. I started off with this background over here, with this background. So yeah, for the composition I made use of this cloudy background. I actually generated this with AI, that is image effects. If you need a video on how to use image effects to generate backgrounds and some ideas before you start designing, let me know in the comment section. I made use of this background here that was generated by AI. This image effects, same thing with this one. So I blended this together, so you can see this is the full background. So I blended it together, then I added a little bit of adjustments to it. You can see the adjustments here. Let me just take this here. So you can see the adjustment I made. So these are the adjustments I made. I gave it a little bit of curve, then hue, saturation. I think I increased the red a bit. So for the crown, I added this crown image I got online. It's actually a 3D crown, so I added it here at the back. Then same with these grapes. So these grapes were generated with AI. Like if you zoom in, you will notice a little bit of, is it pixelated, or yeah, a little bit of noise on it. So I had to use AI to upscale it. I have a video on how to upscale images using AI. So I generated these grapes with AI, then I added a little bit of adjustment to it, same the curve, just to make these two sides here blend together. Then I added the same grape. I just cut it to fill in some side, so I added a little bit of exposure on it, the gamma correction, then give it a little bit of curve just to blend this and this together. Then this is the color balance. I think I just played a little bit with the cyans and blue. Then same thing with this grape here. same image, I just cut them to fill in some areas. So you can see I added some curve adjustments to it. I think this is the last one over here. I think this should be the last one here. Then I gave them an overall adjustments. These were the curves I used. If this video performs well, I'm going to be dropping the PSD file, so you can go through the PSD file in the description. So if you treat this video well and this video gets retention and it performs well, I'm going to be dropping the PSD file in the description. So I gave it a little bit of exposure, so you can notice it's not that much though, just to create a little bit of shadow under. Then I think it should be the last one, curve, just a little curve adjustment on it. So this is for the highlights. So if you notice here, you can see we have some yellow lights, or let's say this sunset or so. You can see it has a yellow light or sun reflection rather here. So that's why I added this. Let me disable it so you can see it. I made this off screen. Then with my brush tool, I painted over the sides. Then same thing to this other side here. So you can notice here it has a little bit of, is it pinkish highlights coming from this side. So that was how I added it. Then I gave it a little bit of curve correction. What I mean curve correction, so I played around with the red. You can see this red here. To drag this here to reduce the red. So if you drag this up, it will increase the reds, or it will drag this down to turn it to green. So I played around with the reds. Then I take with the blue too. If you drag this up, it will be blue. If you check this, it will be a little bit of yellow, just to boost the highlights I have here. Then this is the dodge and burning. So the dodging and burning, I made use of my dodge and burn tool here. This is the dodge, then this for the burn. This is for the dodge here, then the burn is for the highlights. So I set it to overlay. Set it to overlay. So yeah, I made use of I merged all the grapes layer together. Then I hold on Control, then selected the thumbnail to select the grapes. Then I made use of this modify, then contrast, then set it to 5. What this does is that it reduces the selection. Let me do it so you can see what I'm saying. So you can see. So I inverted the layer just to draw my rim lights over it. So this was actually for the rim lights. I made use of this for the rim lights. So yeah, over to the can. So this can, it's also a 3D can. A 3D can. Then this is the product. So for the product, I took some images because I got the product. I bought the product, so I took some images of it, but due to some light, when I say light effects on it, or due to some harsh lights on the can, I couldn't make use of. I was able to make use of the image. Same thing with this one. I think it should be the same. No. Okay, yes, I was able to make use of this image here I took by myself. So I had to download a lower quality online, then upscaled it with the same upscaler. You can check my YouTube channel for the upscaled video. Then I maxed it. Then I maxed it and warped, gave it a little bit of warp to fit in the can. Then I think this one should be for this side here. So you can notice here, just to fill up this empty space here. I duplicated it. Why this was for the top side. Yeah, we can see it. Then this is the can. I actually duplicated the can. This is the can here. So I set it to multiply just to give it the shadows reflection. Why this I selected the can, then went to select, then go over to go over to color range, then select highlights. So you can see it's going to select the brighter side of the can. So I maxed it, so you can see the marks here. So I set that to soft light. So this is the highlights reflection on the can. So I give it a little bit of color balance, played around with the magenta, then exposure not that much, but the gamma correction I think for this lower side to give it this shadow feel here. Then the curves, so this is for the curve. So the exposure, I boosted the highlights here that is coming from here. So you can notice we have a light source here. So this is the lights. I boosted the highlights here. Then same thing to this side. Then I did the same thing by giving it rim light. What I mean rim light, I selected the whole can, used my selection to contract it, then use my curves to create the rim light. Then this is for the exposure. I boosted the exposure a little bit to boost that can reflection, to give it a realistic can reflection. Then I also boosted the highlights here also, and I gave it a dodge in and burning. I gave it a dodge and burn, so you can see here it was for the mid tones. A little bit of mid tones here was, I think, mid tones or so, while here was for the highlights, to boost the highlights a little bit. Yeah, so that was it for the can. Then I also gave it a selection. I selected this aspect of the can and maxed it out so you can see. So to look as if the can is sitting on the grip, so you can see the grips are above the can. So I think that was it. So this shadow was actually for the crown. Then this is the crown image here. So I took the crown up, then made a duplicate of the crown. I brought it down. So this was the reason. If I disable this, you can see the crown crosses over the can. So I have to select it, then remove the aspect that covers the areas that covers the can. Then I gave it a little bit of highlights, posted the highlights, then did the same thing, the curve adjustment, adjusted the curves. Then this was for the exposure, then the highlights here because of this light source here. Then this is for the dodging and burning, then boosted the highlights also. Then this is beds. Added some beds with my brush too. I painted some beds here. So yeah, this is where the camera raw filter comes in. So let me show you the color grading aspect. So as you can see here, this is for the color grading. First of all, with the lights, I increased the exposure a little bit, added a little bit of contrast. Then the colors, I think I had to play around the colors. Then curves, I boosted the highlights, the lights, increased the darks a little bit. Then the color mixer, I think, yeah, the color mixer, I increased the reds for the hue, increased the reds, reduced the oranges, then the yellows, reduced it a little bit. So I think the saturation, I increased the reds a little bit. Then I think that was all, just the saturation and the hue. For this side, I played around with the geometry. So you can see here, I increased the vertical side a little bit, the aspect, the scale, and also the offset Y, this side here. So that was it for the color grading. So you can see the before and after. You can see how the color grading actually brought out the composition to life. Then I had to make use of the blur gallery to add in my own blur. Then I think I made use of the tilt shift. The tilt shift that is here. You can see here the tilt shift. Then I added the box to max out the areas I need. Then I added this spark lens flare. This lens flare from, I got it from Benny Optics Spark. Then I also added this here to boost the highlights more. Then this is the same blur. Then I added some light leaks effect, this rainbow light leaks effect. Then I think I added 3 of them, so you can see one is over here. Let me disable it so you can see it. So the same thing over here too. Then I added this exposure to make this side a little bit darker to create the focus on the can, the crown, and also the write-up or the ads write-up I'm going to be putting here, so that at first glance you're going to see the write-up, you're going to see the write-up here instead of this aspect. I'm going to focus more on here. So that was why I made use of the exposure to darken this side. So I added the ads write-up to it, test royalty in every sip, so you can see where the concept is actually coming from. We're talking about a royal product and a quality product, Secret Grape, just to blend both of them together, so you can see it's not that much. Then I added a little bit of like call it dark vintage here. It's a little bit sharper here, so that when I post it on social media, since the can is a low quality resolution of the can or the product, so you can see this exposure. I added a little bit of exposure here to boost the highlights here. Then photo filter, I gave it a warm, let's say cold photo filter here, cold effect here. Then I boosted it a little bit, so you can see. So yeah, I used this warm, this is it crips, oh okay, 2 stripe look, menus of it to boost this yellow side. So I posted the vintage black that is over here to create depth, and yeah, this is my watermark. So that's it for the breakdown video. If this video performs well, I'm going to be dropping the PSD file in the comment section or in the description for you to go through the files, for you to go through the PSD. And you can also join my WhatsApp group where I share tips, and you can also ask some few questions there. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on the notification to get notified whenever I post new videos on my channel. I'm Joseph from Josie Concept. See you in my next video. Thank you.